Hello everyone, happy Thursday to you all. I am sitting in my car at the light right before I turn into my work. I've gotten my coffee, so I'm geared up for the day, and I did want to come on and just share with you all my first impression thoughts on the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and the color that I'm wearing is the color caramel, which if you saw my video yesterday, if you haven't, go ahead and click over and watch that video right after watching this one. But I did haul that Too Faced foundation yesterday. I got it from Ulta, and I was fortunate enough to have a store credit of $22, so I only had to pay $18 difference for the foundation. So for starters, I am so excited that I have it. It's one of those foundations that I actually wanted to have for some reason so bad. Like, I wanted it as soon as it came out, which I'm not generally that overly excited about foundations or makeup in general. There's a few things that get my goat, and that happened to be one of them. So I was excited. I could not wait till it came to the stores. I was going to order it off of the website, but they sold out like right when they first got it. So I did haul it yesterday, and I did place just a little bit of it on the base part of my face yesterday, just to kind of see. I obviously couldn't tell if it was a color match totally, because I had other foundation on and all that good stuff. But today I do have it on, and the primer that I have on underneath it is the Too Faced Born This Way primer. I'm sorry, Too Faced Born This Way. The Too Faced Hangover Primer, which I actually don't particularly care for that primer on its own. Like, I don't care for it mixed with other foundations, because I feel like it just leaves my skin super oily. It just doesn't do it for me. So, but I wanted to try the primer with this particular foundation, because it's to my understanding that these two were actually meant to be twins, like they were meant to hang out together. So that being said, I've been holding on to one of my samples to be able to try it with this foundation. So can't say anything at this point because it's still early. I've only actually had it on for a couple hours, or an hour and a half actually. So of course, as the day progresses, I will be able to give you a little bit more information as far as how I feel about the foundation and wearing it with the primer as well. Now, of course, this is not a full-fledged review. This is just really you guys hanging out with me today, throughout the day, doing my car vlogging, just me chatting with you and giving you heads up, letting you know where I am with the foundation, how it's working on my skin, that type of thing. So a close-up shot. And for starters, I will say that the caramel it wasn't as goldy as reddish as I was hoping that it would be, but I do think it works. I think it's meant to seep into the skin and kind of look like your skin. So typically that's why it says Born This Way. So it's not supposed to look like you're wearing foundation. And at this point, I can honestly say I feel as though it does actually do that. Like, it looks like it didn't look like I had on a lot of foundation this morning. And I am wearing 2 layers because I wanted to see what it was going to be like if I built it up a little bit. Not that I actually needed 2 layers. The coverage is fantastic, but I did want to see as far as build up and how it was going to look on my skin with 2 layers on, and with the powder and all that good stuff. But I will also say that once I did apply my powder, and I'm wearing the Double Matte Duo in 214, I think it is, from Makeup Forever, I do have that powder on over top of the foundation. So when I combined everything together, I really like the way that it came out. So I'm thinking I'm going to like it. I just hope that it holds up throughout the day and give me all that I'm expecting in that department. Everything else on my face, I actually have on the MAC Snob along with a little bit of Pink Plaid. I like comparing those two together because I think they kind of complement each other. So I am wearing both of those colors on my lips. I have the Snob on first, and then the Pink Plaid kind of just dabbed in my center part of my lips. And then on my eyes, I'm wearing the Viseart palette. I'm wearing the 2 shades of the gray, and I also have the white as well. And I actually did a little bit of a change up on my eyeliner today. I actually have on my Bobbi Brown gel liner, which I hadn't worn that in a long time. It requires a little bit of work in the morning, so I kind of migrated away from that. And as far as my blush today, I am wearing Out of the Aquatic Cosmetics, the one that I got off of QVC. Cannot for the life of me think of what it's called right now. But yeah, so that's what I have on. And then of course, on top of everything, I do have on my Hourglass Ambient Powder, the little threesome, and I have them, all mixed together. So that's pretty much what my face looks like today, and I will keep you posted throughout the day. So definitely hang with me. My outfit, I am going going to try to add a little bit of footage of my outfit today, but I will post it on Instagram for sure. It's the dress that I spoke about in my video yesterday. If you haven't watched it, don't forget to go over and watch it though, for sure. It was my haul where I hauled the Too Faced as well as my dresses. So this is the gray dress that I have on, and the scarf I did purchase at TJ Maxx as well. So definitely check that out. I will, like I said, I will definitely try to do an outfit of the day video for you. And I'm wearing some gray tights. So in my office gets very cold, so tights, don't freak out like you're saying, girl, you're in Texas and you're wearing tights. Then tights for one, and my office is very cold. So anyhow, I am at work now, so I am actually going to head inside and get this work day started. But yeah, so look forward to hanging back with me. I'll come back on probably at lunchtime and just kind of show you where I'm at on the foundation. I'm really hoping it's going to hold up and do everything that I'm expecting it to do. Okay, guy, come on by. Okay, so it is lunchtime, but it's my lunchtime, which is actually a little bit early. It's like 11:06. So as far as being able to do a review, it's not like the foundation hasn't been on my face for very long. I say review, but you know what I mean. Like, this isn't really a review. This is just you guys hanging out with me for the day, and me giving you my opinion on the foundation throughout the day. So like I said, it's 11:06. So it's been on my face for 4.5 hours. So I mean, you know, I guess it's enough to where I can kind of have some kind of idea of how it's progressing for the day. And I'm gonna take my glasses off. Please excuse this eye right here. I have something in this eye or something. It's been like this all day, but it keeps irritating me, but I can't figure out what it is, and I'm trying my best not to scratch it. So this eye looks a little bit jagged, and there's nothing I can do about it right now. So in fact, it's like itching so bad. But okay, car. But as of right now, the foundation is still looking flawless, still looking great. I don't see any oil breakthrough or anything, so I'm pretty impressed. And I guess not so much that I'm shocked about the foundation, because I really didn't have I really had confidence that the foundation would hold up pretty good, but the fact that the primer that I have on with the foundation, like, I'm thinking, all right, like, this is working for me so far together. Like, the two twins, or the set of twins, so to speak, they're getting along. So anyhow, so as of right now, I'm loving it. I feel like it's doing great. Face still looks flawless to me. I'm actually on my way to Sephora right now. I am going to get a sample of the new Makeup Forever HD whatever foundation. I don't know what it's called, but I know there's a new one out, so I do want to sample that and see how I like that as well. So I am going to stop by Sephora and pick that up. So maybe I'll chat with you guys once I've gathered up my little samples and kind of show you. I probably will get several, because you know, I have such a good rapport with those ladies in there, and you know, I have to go ahead and get something that's any other new stuff that might be out, or something that I've been anticipating on trying. So anyhow, I will come back at you in a little bit. Hi everyone, it's Sheila, and I made it back from Sephora. I'm actually sitting in line at the drive-thru at Pollo Tropical chicken on the grill, and I'm going to get the grilled chicken salad. It is so good here. I was contemplating back and forth if I wanted to have a salad, because I totally cheated on my eating healthy routine this morning, and I had a freaking taco, which I'm not real proud of, but I was hungry. I wanted something, and so I just did. So anyhow, I know I'm not really hungry at the moment, but I know I'm going to be. So I thought I'm just gonna grab the chicken salad and, you know, just enjoy it today. So I did pick up 3 samples from Sephora. I was not successful in getting the new Ultra HD whatever, because they actually don't have it out yet in my Sephora. So I was a little bit shocked, because I thought that the Sephora would have it, but I guess not. In San Antonio, it's just not here yet. They actually have it sitting in a basket, and it's going to be on, I guess, display in about a week, the girl said. But it looked like they were just getting it in, and they probably have to do the inventory and all that good stuff before, obviously, before they can put it on the shelf. So enough, you know, they always have these you know, shelf dates of when they're supposed to, you know, actually place something on the market for purchasing and all that good stuff. So anyhow, I wasn't successful in that, but I did manage to pick up myself 3 samples. One of the samples that I got, and I look at it now and I think it's going to be way too dark, but when I looked at it in the bottle, it kind of looked like it might would work. And I got the it is the YSL foundation, and it says BD65. I'm one of those people that I have been wanting a foundation from YSL. I don't have one. You know how you just want something because it just looks like a great product to have? I haven't been successful in finding a color that would match my skin tone. And I thought initially that this one might be it, but the more I look at it, I'm thinking, nah, it's probably gonna be too dark. But anyhow, I got that sample. And then, as you all know, I am on the quest to find the perfect primer for me this go round. I've tried several ones, but this time I've used those and I want something different. You know how that goes. And I got another sample of the Kat Von D primer, which is one that I have and I'm still using right now, but I think I'm gonna like this one. And in all actuality, this one is winning out of all the samples that I've gotten. So because I'm almost out and I'm not ready to make that decision, I thought I'd go ahead and get another sample. And then I smell so good right now because I have on the Tory Burch perfume, and so I got a sample of that. I kind of saw it sitting there on the shelf, and that bottle looked so pretty. I thought, why not get a sample after I sprayed it on myself and it smelled good? So I do have a sample of that. And so that's pretty much what I did in Sephora. I didn't spend a lot of time in there. I'm actually proud of myself. I kind of went in and went out. So, which is why I have the time to set in this line that seems like not moving at all at Polo Tropical. So hopefully it's going to move here shortly because it's not looking too promising to me. But it's almost 12 o'clock and that's the reason why it's like this. Yeah. Probably should not have gotten in this line, but that's okay. I don't know if this car was before me or not, but I'm not going to be ugly and cut in front of him. But I know I was before this truck because the way this parking lot is made, it's kind of weird. You don't know who's who because people come in from both ends to get into the drive-through line. So, and it looks like it's probably just as busy on the inside. So I figured, why the heck not? Stay in the car, girl, and then you can talk and chat with your YouTube friends while you wait. So it helps you pass time. Can you tell I am just passing time? I love chatting though. I really do. I did do something while I was in Sephora. I don't know how well you can tell, and I'm not winking at y'all, I promise, but this eye is still so irritated. But I did touch up my eye with the NARS Creamy Concealer. I don't remember what it's called. The Nourishing Creaming Concealer in the caramel. I did touch up my eyes because, like I said, this eye has been so irritated today that I had rubbed pretty much all of the concealer off of that one eye probably. So I did touch that up, and I meant to ask them in regards to I purchased that creamy foundation or the creamy concealer back when the VIB sale was going on, and of course I only use a dab every once in a while. I mean, well, I use a dab every day, but like I use such a small portion of it. But the other day I went to open it up and I turned the bottle, and the whole, like, it broke off from the top part. Not like it didn't unscrew, it just, the top part just kind of broke. So because of that, I can't carry it in my purse anymore, and it kind of gets all over the place. So I leave it sitting on my makeup table, just kind of sitting in an upright position. But I probably should ask, like, I mean, it's not like I want to get a whole new free one and not pay for it, but at the same time, I'm kind of dreading the thought of continuing having that bottle that I can't even take anywhere. And, you know, so I don't know. I guess I meant to ask when I was in there what would be the procedure for that, just because I really need to know. Maybe I'll call them when I get back to work and ask. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do, because I don't really want to get the product for free all over again, but I don't want to continue carrying that bottle that's broken, or lack thereof, not carrying that bottle because it is broken, put it that way. So, okay, people, I'm looking at that line and I'm thinking I'm going to spend the rest of my time in this line, but that's okay. I don't mind because I'm chatting. But I don't have anything else to chat about, so I'm probably going to hang up right now. Hang up. Listen to that. It sounds like I'm on the phone. Can you tell I'm like totally out of it today? Yeah. I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Hi everyone, it's Sheila and it is now almost 6 o'clock, actually 5:52. I'm headed home from work and I thought I would give you another little brief, shall I say, vlog review over the foundation and what I'm feeling at this particular moment. I have no touch-ups to the foundation throughout the day. The only thing I have done is reapplied my lipstick just before I did the video. But as far as the foundation, I have not touched. I guess the golden question is, how am I feeling about the foundation? I've had it on now since about 6 o'clock this morning, about 6:20, 6:30. We'll just round it off at 6:30. So it's almost 6 o'clock, which means it's been on for 12 hours. And I don't see anything wrong with the way my face looks right now. I feel that it has a very natural look to my skin. I'm sorry, but this eye has been so irritated today, so please ignore the fact that my mascara and my eyeshadows are probably like all over the place right now, my eyeliner and whatnot. But because of the irritation that's been in this eye all day today, I feel like my eyes look a hot mess. So let's just ignore that, and we're just strictly talking about the foundation right now. But yeah, I feel that I still have that flawless look. I don't feel like I have oiliness seeping through, which again, in case you do not know, my skin type is more of a combination to normal. I don't really have dry, I don't really have oily. I'm just pretty basically normal. So that being said, I don't have a hard time with foundations as far as oil breaking through pretty much ever. So sometimes like I said, with the Too Faced Hangover Primer, I noticed that it made my skin appear a little bit oily, and I don't know exactly why that was happening, but I think that was just really just the primer. I really don't have a problem with oiliness when it comes to my skin type. So to me, this foundation is doing exactly what I guess it said that it would do. It is an oil-free foundation, and it's medium to full coverage. I think there's about 18 shades, and the caramel being the darkest one on the spectrum, if I am correct in thinking that. I think that's what I read when I was doing some reading up on the product itself prior to me ordering it. Now, I did hear on YouTube today I was kind of clicking and looking at some various videos of young ladies talking about the foundation and reviews and whatnot, and just because I was curious as to what anyone else was saying now, since there's been it's been out on the market for a little bit. We have a few more people trying it, not just the people that received their free sample or their free bottle when they were first launching the foundation. So I understand that there might be another 8 shades coming out, and I have no idea what those shades are, but it would be awesome if some of those shades, or a couple of those shades, did kind of go into the darker skin tones, because I just think it would give a better variety range for women of color as far as what colors we can choose from. So let's keep our fingers crossed, and that it is going to dab into some darker tones. So but yeah, so far I'm loving the foundation. I feel great. My face, no irritation or nothing. It just feels really, really good on my face. So as of right now, I'm still definitely saying that it is a thumbs up. I'm liking the foundation. Now, I will say something. I almost want to think that it may have oxidized just a tad bit, because I've been looking at myself in the mirror, and I feel that the foundation may have got a little bit darker throughout the day. And this could just be my imagination. I am in my car, and lighting isn't the greatest as far as, the sun's shining like really bright, giving kind of like a glare. So maybe I'm just not seeing the true color of the foundation at this point. But once I get home, I am going to look at it again in my bathroom mirror and just kind of get a real good feel of what I'm looking at. And I will definitely let you know, because I was going to end this video coming home today, but I think actually I'm going to take it into right before I take it off this evening, just to see if I think I'm going to be going to the gym probably, or I may just be taking a walk in my neighborhood. Today's yoga day, so I technically should be going to yoga, but I have been enjoying just taking some nice brisk walks right in my neighborhood. So I'm not real sure which one's going to happen today, but just, you know, that way you can see what happens after a great workout, so to speak. So I think I am going to keep recording, you know, just come back on later on this evening and give you that final end result as to what I'm thinking about the foundation. So until then. Okay, so I'm back. It is actually almost 10:30 at night, a little bit later than I had anticipated on doing the conclusion to this video. However, I got on the phone chatting with my girlfriend and 2 hours passed very quickly. So yes, you are looking at me all prepared for bed now, except for taking off my foundation, or my makeup, I should say. So I do have my little bonnet on my head. I've already twisted my hair up for the evening, but I did want to come on just to show you very quickly what my face is looking like. Now, I know, like, if you touch my forehead, you can feel a little bit of grease. Me being a woman of color, I have on some oil that I put in my hair at night. Oops, I almost dropped the phone. So a little bit of that, like if you touch my forehead, you will feel that. But that has something to do with shine coming through from the foundation, or, you know, my natural oils breaking through. Again, I do have very combination to normal skin, so I don't deal with oil at all. So that, I think, contributes to the fact that this foundation is doing an excellent job on my face. I haven't done any type of touching up whatsoever. It has literally been exactly whatever from the time I put it on this morning to right now when I'm getting ready to go take it off. So I don't see oil breaking through anywhere. Like, the foundation is still very, very much on my face. I'm very, very impressed. So I'll give you an up close look at things. And like I said, like, the shine here is coming from one. I am doing this on my iPhone, and I am standing in my room, but I'm in a weird glance of the light. So, but if you really were to touch my face, there is no oil breaking through whatsoever. So I'm pretty impressed with the foundation. Right now, it's definitely getting 2 thumbs up. I think it's a great foundation. So, if it's looking this good at the end of the night, that means it's ranking right up there with my Kat Von D, my Becca. I'm giving this foundation mad props. So right now, again, double thumbs up on this foundation. It's definitely one that I'm glad I have added to my makeup collection. So I'm going to get off right now because I need to go and take this makeup off because I've had it on long enough, and I'm going to get ready for bed. So I will see you guys in my very next video. Bye. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe.